Hello all you amazing people, and in today's video I'm doing a level 90 Cyno showcase. Now, I don't really know how well this is gonna go. I legitimately am kind of worried. I like Cyno, but like he's not really helping out, right? He's not really like a really good character that is, new and exciting. He's sort of been labeled as mid. And he can't really get rid of that reputation in my eyes. I'm gonna be real. And my audio is awful. What is happening? Alright, so there. That worked better than I thought. That worked a lot better than I thought it would. And we can't use them like this. Great. I love it. Yeah, and I love, Cyno, because his damage is all spread out, right? He can't really, fight Masanori, which is, either a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't know. I mean, we'll see here, I guess. I'm using my Kuki build, which is the best Kuki build you can have, obviously, because Kuki is my... Alright, come on. I'm trying to concentrate and make sure I'm giving him a fair showcase, but, like, yeah, 24,000, 15,000... He's definitely doing better. I'm assuming those 500s are from Kuki. But, like, he's only hitting, like, 5,000. Like, if I'm being real, most of this is not from him. I just look at the energy. Like, I don't even have him, like, bad energy-wise. I seriously, he is the dumbest character to build. I'm sorry, but, like, he needs, like, something, man. I am going to test out another team where he's going to get a buff. Like, this team, it's not exactly the most fair point to go, oh yeah, he's not really doing much damage, because, most characters aren't going to do a lot of damage. Like, Ito without Goro Ito without Goro hits 20k per slash, but that's just Ito without Goro. He hits 40k with Goro. Whereas Cyno, I'm not sure what he's about to hit. Like, I legitimately don't know. Whether we're going to swirl Hydro, I'm going to be using Kazuo, by the way. I just don't know what he's going to do. So let's test out, with just Cyno, with someone who is here to just buff, right? In this, I don't know how I would get Electro. Like, this is the best, like, scenario I have for Cyno. Like, this, and then this. This is all I can think of for Cyno. And then we're doing 14,000 there, 20,000, 30,000, not bad. And then he's in the air for that, so that's great. I love, fighting these bosses. 30,000, yeah, but just once again, it's not that good. Like, he's really not acting like hugely insane, and I hate these bosses that have just such little HP. Can we just get a boss that stands still? Like, I just need someone who stands still and just has a load of HP. It's not that hard, Genshin. Please, just give us one. But yeah, and then we have the energy problem. Like, look at this awful energy. Like, I was gonna make, well, he didn't really get any of his E's, so we shouldn't look at him. But look at the other characters. Like, they did not get procced whatsoever. Like, that is just bad. Like, he is seriously bad for that. And then we also have another problem with this team where, Nahida needs to pop her E skill. Like, she needs to make sure she has her E skill up. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because the current Spiral Abyss, I've been trying to take Cyno into it, and those Ruin Guards die, and you can't do anything about it. The Ruin Guards will die, and the E-skill for Nahida isn't there anymore. Okay, a point that I want to make very clear. Cyno is not designed correctly. Like, he is bad. Okay, first of all, 18-second burst duration. What happens a lot of the time with playing Cyno is he will kill the enemies, like, halfway through his burst, right? He kill the enemies halfway through his burst, 9 seconds, fine. That's why he should only have 10 seconds, by the way. And they should have decreased this to, like, 60 or 70, something. No, not that much energy, man. He's the worst, one of the worst characters for energy. His energy is awful. So you have to stay in for that 18 seconds so you can get your energy back. You have to. It is, unless you severely overcompensate for your energy, you have to. It is almost impossible. Like, you have to severely go for this energy to be up. Otherwise, your Cyno's useless, and you are 1,000 times better just running this team. So, The reason why I'm talking about Cyno kills the enemies half the time, or halfway through his burst, is because Nahida. Nahida is going to affect the first phase of enemies. The second phase, Cyno's damage, like, gets, like, divided by 3 or something. Something so drastically that it hurts to play him after that point. He starts off really, really good, and then he gets really, really bad. We need a dendro character that is able to apply dendro like, you know, Xingqiu and Yelan. Nahida is not the badly designed character here. She works in basically every other team except Cyno's. It's just so bad. Basically, the reason is because he's designed to work with these characters that buff. Like Kazuha. Kazuha has off-field damage buff. You know, Bennett, off-field damage buff. Kujosara, off-field damage buff. So those teams are way better, and if they were able to have their energy consistently, way better for Cyno. But the problem is they don't have their energy consistently. So we're cornered into using Nahida, which is just bad. Like, overall, Nahida, she's great, but like, she's not designed for Cyno. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed Cyno, but he just really does not work with Nahida. If you're fighting a boss, yes. If you're fighting a boss, absolutely, you're fine. You'll just rotate and, you know, pop Nahida's E skill. But when you're fighting multiple enemies, Cyno is just a dead weight. I'm sorry. Every single time I've taken him into Spiral Abyss, he's just proven that he cannot handle multi-enemy situations because Nahida, or he'll kill the enemies and then Nahida's E skill is nowhere to be found. No dendro application, so no dendro reactions, and he's stuck doing electrocharge. So it's really, really bad for Cyno. Like, he's not even good whatsoever when it comes to multi-situation. Like, I would trust, like, a lot of people talk about Yoimiya doesn't have any AoE. I would like to use Yoimiya over Cyno in every single, you know, multi-enemy situation ever. And Cyno's damage, I don't care. Yoimiya does more damage to all the enemies over this period of time than Cyno will. Cyno's damage gets divided by 3, like, or something that drastic when Nahida goes away. Without Nahida, Cyno is nothing. Legitimately nothing. He is awful. No dendro, he's the worst character, I think, almost in the game. Like, over-exaggerating, but, like, still. That is how big of a jump he goes from no dendro to dendro, which is why he's on all the dendro teams, other than the fact that, you know, you can't use any hyper carry sort of team with him. If you were able to use hyper carry teams, Cyno would be one of the best characters in the game. But he's not. The energy problems are so drastic for those teams, it's not even worth trying to, you know, use them. So energy problems also, like, you have to wait out that 18-second burst. It is just awful. So basically, you cannot separate Nahida and Cyno. We need another dendro character to come out to, like, apply dendro off field, like, over time, like Nahida, or not Nahida, but Yelan and Xingqiu. We need something that is attached to our character, not something that is attached to the enemies. Like, Nahida, she's great. She's an amazing character, and she works great on basically every team except Cyno's team. That's just the way it goes. I'm sorry, but that is the way that it goes. Like, legitimately every team works better. Like, look, oh my god, my energies are bad. Realistically, when I take this team into anything, their energies are completely full most of the time. Like, I'm not joking. Once we get a character that is able to seriously, you know, help out Cyno, he'll be fine. But until that happens, there's no point in summoning for Cyno. We don't know what's gonna happen. Cyno, maybe Baijo somehow fixes Cyno, right? Maybe Baijo is, like, the best character in the game, like, one of the craziest dendro applicators. That would be great for Cyno. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.